century when modernism took place in Malaysia. It redefined space, how we live in it, how we worked in it. This is a story about looking up and noticing the details and purposes. It affects how we live, how we feel, our relationships, and our memories. Within the capital city of Malaysia lies a peaceful community known as the Razak Mansion. This is a typical 1960s modern architecture in Malaysia. It was designed to accommodate the migration of the population. As a result, a multiracial community was formed. Razak Mansion has 15 blocks. There are two types of flats. Blocks 1 to 13 are slab blocks, while blocks 14 and 15 are pyramidal blocks. They are straight and simple in structure. Facades were completely devoid of decor. Regularity and repetition were pretty much what it was back then.
This place used to be a mining site. Therefore, geologically, the soil is soft. The height of the building is restricted. It can only be built 4 stories high.
Vent bricks were used for the facades facing towards the courtyard. This promotes air circulation and at the same time to allow sufficient light to light up the corridors. Uniquely, there is a change in the orientation of one of the blocks that faces the morning sun. This shows how orientation is important in architecture even back in that time. Stairs are the only means of getting to the higher floors. Stairs are well lit during the day due to the use of vent bricks. For easier access, stairs are built at the 4 corners and at the center of the pyramidal block.
Since many years ago to now, there is this law known as building by law, or buildings that are above 5 stories are required to be equipped with elevators. This is why Razak Mansion is only 4 stories high. This would save the cost of construction.
As a flat with a center courtyard, the 4 sides of the flat can be accessed continuously and you will not know which side you are at unless you look outside. Circulation is planned so that when it rains, as long as they are in one of the blocks, they can access other sides without walking under the rain. There are 2 corridors known as the inner corridor and the outer corridor for private usage and for the public to access. Blocks 1 to 13 somehow had a different arrangement. The linear block has only one entrance, which makes the circulation of the building rather poor. The 2-bedroom flat has a wooden partition between the rooms, and it is not till the height of the ceiling due to the ventilation purposes.
I have stayed here for 40 years. I like the environment here, although the space is insufficient. People here are very friendly and makes me feel like home.
The kitchen and the bathroom are located at both ends of the entrance. This is to allow good air circulation when using the space. This linear space is small yet practical. The balconies are used as drying areas for clothes. It is designed in a way that the orientation of balconies faces the sun. The corridors are narrow, but the spaces are utilized to its maximum. Residents utilize the common spaces as their own. This is because their existing space isn't big enough to accommodate. Linear spaces are formed between the slab blocks. Trees are planted, adding in the nature to the concrete. Spaces in between are also used as sheds for the motorcycles, as cars weren't that common at that time. The courtyard, the common space where most of the interaction takes place. This centralized area allows everyone around the courtyard to gather for activities. The central void becomes a connecting point for the surrounding solids. It provides a small community, a shared park-like space. Everything is coming to an end in 3 years' time. Those folks will be moving into a new residential block that is currently under construction. Is it for the better or for the worse? Will the memories be wiped away?
办什么？因为这个啊。